Hey YouTube, welcome to RV High Altitude. I'm Jason. Today's episode we are at Chapman Reservoir in the campground that's next to the reservoir there. We're at an altitude of 9,311 feet. That's 1,000 more feet than last episode. We are at GPS coordinates north 40 degrees, 11 minutes, 16.37 seconds, west 107 degrees, 5 minutes and 21.72 seconds. And I guess we'll go ahead and walk down to the reservoir. We're probably going to stop on the way to pay the little campground fee. This is a semi-finished camping ground, so it is a pay campground. Alright, well, let's get going and go down to the reservoir and take a look around and maybe go over and take a look at the dam and see what we can see down there. Alright, let's go. Yep, okay, so it's a little bit of a walk from the campground down to the reservoir itself. So I'm going to wander on down there and see what I can see. I think I'm going to try to go all the way around, circumnavigate the reservoir, and see if I can get a look at the dam, just out of curiosity. Alright, well, I'm going to head down there and we'll see what we can see. I think it'll probably be about a 10-minute walk. It's down this road here, and then I gotta stop at the little camping box and pay for my night of camping. I think it's 10 bucks. We'll see. I'll probably take a picture when we're there, and then we'll walk from there down to the reservoir and take a look around down there. Okay, it was a bit of a hike to get over here to the entrance to the campground, but we made it. Let's take a look at what it says here. Looks like 10 bucks a night, and the standard stuff about keeping the forest clean. Saddle, pack, and draft animals are prohibited in the campground. Just your basic stuff. I'm going to go ahead and fill out my envelope. Be sure whenever you're going to camp at a campground, before you walk over to fill out your information, that you note the campsite number and the license plate number on your vehicles or vehicle that is going to be parked there. It's a real bummer to get over to the entrance of the campground and realize that you don't know what to put on the little envelope. So that's just a good little tip there. Right after this, we'll head down to the reservoir. We are definitely up in the flat tops now. As you can see, there's a flat top in front of us, and then the reservoir is also right in front of us too, but it's hard to see because there's a perfect reflection of the forest in it. So let's get a little closer. So I sort of wanted to show everybody the trail that goes down to the reservoir here. It looks a little sketchy and steep, but I need to head down there so I can walk around the reservoir. Assuming I don't go ass over tea kettle, I'll talk to you in a minute. So I made it to the bottom safely. This is sort of a panorama of what we're seeing. It is just gorgeous. You can see a perfect mirror image of the mountains in the reservoir there. Just fantastic. Even though it's a little cloudy, again, just gorgeous. So there's some weird old apparatus on the side of the dam here. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of interesting and old and rusty. I don't know what its purpose is, but it's right on the dam itself.
Wireless.
Yeah, so anyway, almost to the dam, as you can see. It turns out that rusty wheel actually opens the irrigation gate that lets water into the irrigation system that feeds the ranches downstream. Alright everybody, I made it. I'm on top of the dam here at Chapman Reservoir. It's an earthen dam. It's got a bunch of boulders that hold the shape on the inside that form the dam itself. This is a little bit bigger of a reservoir than it looked like when I was first coming down the path. Of course, you know, I started to walk around it and then it seemed a lot bigger. But I made it over to my goal, which was the dam here. I can tell you, I've been hearing fish jump behind me, so I know that there's probably good fish in here, but of course I didn't bring my fishing pole down with me. I have the worst luck fishing of anybody I know. But anyway, and also I'd just go grab it, except for something else I could let you guys know. It was a good 15-minute walk down here from my camping spot. Although I am camped at the very top of the campground, it's still probably a good 10-minute walk from anywhere in the campground to where I'm at. But that's not bad, but it's something you should know about, and it is a bummer if you forget something, like your fishing pole. Alright, well, I guess that's about it. That's about it from Chapman Dam here. I'll get back with you in a little bit. Alright, so here's another panorama from, I'm standing on the dam right now, going around, and again you can see just the perfect mirror image of the mountains there in the forest over there. And then you go over the dam, and it's actually pretty far down there, about maybe a good 60 or 70 feet. Wow, it's getting to be a long walk back to the camping spot. Alright, YouTube. Wow, what a gorgeous reservoir, huh? I just love that mirror effect that happens down there. Just incredible. Alright, well, this is the part of the episode where we kind of talk about the camping spot that we found here. Like I said, this is a semi-finished campground. You have to pay $10 to camp here. And let me show you what I mean by semi-finished. To find the perfect semi-improved camping spot, I just followed the signs. I went ahead and headed all the way through the campground until I came to a little road that headed uphill. It went through a couple of groves of trees, and then the Winnebago came out in a small clearing on the top of the mountain, and I mean literally the very tip top of a mountain. It's just the perfect spot. So I went ahead and backed into spot number 12. As you can see, it's not a huge spot, but plenty big enough for my petite 21-foot motorhome. If you have a bigger RV, you'd probably want to stick with one of the spots in the lower campground, which are plenty big enough to handle a large Class A or a large fifth-wheel trailer. Okay, so what I meant about the campground being semi-finished versus fully finished is no RV hookups, no electric, no water, no sewer. However, each camping spot does have a nice steel fire ring with one of the cool barbecue grills on it, a nice picnic table to enjoy your meals at, and down the hill there is a vault toilet and a dumpster. The dumpster is real handy to use on the way out of your park to get rid of your trash. And just like last episode, I'm surprised to find radio stations up here at the reservoir, but it is nice. And even more surprising is that there's a cell phone signal up here. 30 miles from the nearest town, way on top of a mountain, but I still have one bar or one X there. I can go ahead and text my friends. And another cool thing about camping here at the reservoir is I'm going to point the camera down the little teardrop shaped road here. There's 3 more camping spots down there. They're completely empty. So I have the top of this mountain all to myself, which is really nice. So even on a Sunday, it's not that busy here at the reservoir. It's very nice. Okay, so a few minutes ago I started hearing these huge popping sounds coming from inside the camper, and I came inside and went all the way to the back, and I realized that my air mattress was starting to explode. As you can see, there's a big bulge coming out from the door there, and also there's a big bulge along the top. And it took me a minute to figure out what was going on, and it's actually because as you rise up in altitude, the air pressure inside the mattress stays the same, but the pressure on the outside of the mattress drops. Therefore, the mattress is expanding and blowing itself apart. It's just another thing that you want to watch out for when you're camping at a high altitude. Alright, I guess that's about it from up here at Chapman Reservoir. I can't recommend this place enough. It is just gorgeous. There's plenty of great hiking. I assume great fishing because I heard and saw them jump. Just everything you could ask for. I'm camped literally on top of a mountain. It's great. Well, alright, well, I guess that's about it. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you'd like, go ahead and give my video a thumbs up, or you could even subscribe to my channel and check out all my RV videos. Okay, well, I guess I will catch you next time on RV High Altitude.
Oh.